All right, guys, welcome back. Hope you're doing good. We are in the weekend, so we made it, guys. We made it. So what we'll do on this video is again talk about the Sebastian Rogers case and why it's not looking good to me. Okay, and I really hate to say that, but I mean we're so far out now in the investigation. And the police cannot come up with anything criminal or anything really from their mouth. Do I think they have some stuff? Yes, I do. Obviously, it's not enough to make an arrest, to do anything like that. So the only thing really the police can do is just keep watching the people who they think may be responsible for Sebastian's disappearance. And I will go on record and say I 100% think this is a criminal act. Sebastian Rogers going missing is a criminal act. It has a criminal aspect to it. I'm just going to go on record and 100% say, in my opinion, this is criminal. Okay. Now, let me get into why I think the Sebastian Rogers case is it's taking a bad turn, guys. It's taking a bad turn. And one of the reasons why is because Summer Wells, now listen to this, guys. Listen to this. Summer Wells went missing out in the middle of the country, okay? Very rural area. Not many cameras. Houses are spread apart. Again, it's very rural, not many cameras, and the houses are kind of spread apart. People have a lot of land out there. And police cannot, for the life of them, figure out what happened, okay? Now, I can understand that. I can understand that given that it's in a very rural area. Not a lot of people out there, not much cameras. I can understand that. But the reason it's not looking good in the Sebastian Rogers case is because Sebastian went missing in a subdivision. He went missing in a subdivision, guys. Where, unlike where Summer Wells live, there's a lot of people live there. People right on top of each other. I mean, people have maybe quarter acre or less land in that subdivision. Everybody may have like an eighth of an acre. The houses are on top of each other, basically. And they have a lot more cameras where Sebastian, reportedly went missing from. And I'm going to say that because there's no evidence. I've not seen any evidence to prove to me, other than Katie saying he disappeared from the home. I don't know of any evidence that's been given or proven where Sebastian actually did go missing from that home. Now, that's where everything was reported. Katie was saying he was in the home that night, but we don't have no proof of that. We have no proof of that. Now, did Sebastian actually go missing from his home? I do not know. Honestly, God, I do not know. I mean, there's a good chance he did because of the camera footage and everything, the lights and stuff. There's a very good chance that he did, but I'm still waiting on proof. I'm still waiting to see proof that Sebastian was at that house when they got back in. I'm still waiting to hear and see that proof. But if police, it's been weeks and weeks, and Sebastian went missing in a subdivision where a lot of people live, and there's a lot of cameras, and if police cannot, up to this point, say they are comfortable or confident in what happened to Sebastian, it's not looking good, guys. In my opinion, it's not looking good. And I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I'm just telling you, the God's honest truth and what I think. Old Dobby just tells you what he thinks. It's very concerning. Like I said, I can understand Summer Wells' investigation because it happened in the middle of nowhere, not many cameras, the houses are spread apart. Sebastian's, man, his happened right there, houses on top of each other, cameras everywhere. Everybody's probably all up in each other's business. And nothing. I mean, come on. Something ain't adding up here. So when it comes to the police, what's going on? I mean, either they have way more than what they're saying and are just sitting on it, or they truly have nothing, and the investigators in the Sebastian Rogers case are just stumped. You know what I mean? They're stumped. Now, when it comes to the Bowersox, I mean, I talked about them a little bit in my past video. It sounds like a lot of people are concerned about how Terry Bowersox and Chris Proudfoot acted towards Sebastian. And I'm sure police have interviewed these people that have come out and made these claims against Terry Bowersox and Chris Proudfoot. I'm sure police have interviewed them, and I'm sure police have went to Terry Bowersox, and I'm sure police have went to Chris Proudfoot to verify these claims. Because in my opinion, if Terry Bowersox and Chris Proudfoot were, calling Sebastian names, calling him the R word, and making fun of him, if they have something to do with Sebastian going missing, then it is relevant. In my opinion, it's real relevant. So I do believe police have looked into the claims of Terry Bowersox and Chris Proudfoot mistreating Sebastian, and I'm sure they've looked into that, and they're holding on to that information. That's what I think. Now, unfortunately, guys, just like the Summer Wells case, I believe Sebastian will not be found. And again, Don B's just shooting straight here. Not trying to sugarcoat anything or anything like that. Just giving my honest opinion, guys. I mean, unfortunately, just like the Summer Wells case, I believe Sebastian won't be found unless the perpetrators give up his location. Again, I think this has a criminal aspect to it. I believe there are perpetrators, in my opinion. And just like the Summer Wells case, I don't believe either one of them kids will be found unless the perpetrators give up their location. Now, let me know what you think on that. Let me know what you think on that idea. You think I hit the nail on the head? I think investigators are stumped. Whoever done this obviously planned it. And like I said before, and I keep pounding the table with this, missing person cases are hard to find to begin with. But when they're planned, and they're intentionally planned to not leave behind much evidence, it just makes it that much harder, guys. It makes it that much harder. So, yeah, in my opinion, I think that Summer Wells and Sebastian Rogers will not be found unless the perpetrators give up their location. Now, there is always that small chance that they do turn up somehow, some way, just like Suzanne Morphew did. Nobody was expecting that to happen, were they? They found her by accident, looking into some other case or something like that. But I just got a feeling this ain't going to be that easy. I got a feeling this ain't going to be that easy. So anyway, guys, that's what I got for you for today. Well, I'll be back on here later with another video. I ain't got nothing to do today, so I'll be back on here later with another video. But again, guys, let me know what you think about my, my statements about the police not being able to do with anything on Sebastian's case, even though it was in basically almost in the city. It was in a subdivision where houses are on top of each other, cameras probably everywhere, and people all up in each other's business. You know how subdivisions are. It's a subdivision. I mean, it's like night and day between where Sebastian lived and where Summer Wells lived. Night and day. But the one thing that ain't different is police can't figure out what happened. That is sad. Come on, guys. I mean, TBI, everybody out there, y'all gonna have to do better. I mean, y'all gonna have to act more confident. I mean, if you ain't gonna do anything and you're gonna let the public think that you're losing the battle, you need to get out there and do a press release and say, hey, we're making progress. Can't say much more than that, but we are making progress. That way, it makes it look like you guys are on top of it and you ain't losing the battle. But right now, I mean, it looked like you're licking your wounds when it comes to the police. Let me know what y'all think on my opinion on that. So anyway, guys, that's what I got for you. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate all the support. And I'll see you on the next video.